Good evening, everyone. If you know your teenager children will tell you everything that you are concerned about them, will you have more of a peace in mind? Are you dreaming to release anything that's held in the tip of your tongue at working place without worrying about that you're going to lose your job? Fellow Toastmasters and campus chair, I went to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia a few weeks ago, and it was so impressive. Not only the corals on the seabed, but also the best ever hospitality I've ever experienced from the crews on the cruise. They were eager to share what they saw and what they think, and the authenticity of wanting to serve you shining in their eyes. They made me feel that I could ask them any question. So I did. How much are you paid per hour? I thought the incentive of working with such a passion should be huge. $20. It's not much, but I love my job. Well, it works out not too much more than the minimum wage, doesn't it? But the word love triggered me into more observations and exploration. So I observed that all the crew members, they have different personalities, and they have different styles of engaging with customers. But the overall atmosphere was so relaxed, and yet is in order. So after this trip, I did some research on team building. So I learned about leadership, transparency, commitment, openness, and found this common fundamental factor with them all, which I call cornerstone. Trust. That is everyone in the team trusting others and trusted by others. And there are also lots of articles and talks on how to build trust. And today, I'm going to only focus on 3 aspects from my list, which is understand, care, and provide a safe haven. Firstly, to understand. That is to understand the other party, which might be your colleagues or your family members. In addition to understanding the real meaning and the intention, I think it's really worthwhile digging into the reason behind them. To avoid misunderstanding, we need to really listen and observe with full attention, confirm and reconfirm what we will have seen or what we have heard is exactly what they mean. Try not to prejudge. But if you are a person with full of preconditions just like me, I would really suggest you persuade yourself into these assumptions. Everyone is trustworthy, and everyone behaves with a good intention somewhere. Secondly, we care. Exactly like parenting. After we fully understand the needs of the children, then we're able to provide the right care. Only when we know their worries and their desires, we can feel what they feel, and we might share our vulnerability as well. As a result, sympathy merges from within. And with sympathy, then we're on the same boat. And openness, just comes naturally. So we then have built a foundation for further teamwork. Lastly, the third point, but not least, we provide a safe haven to complete the trust cycle. Starting from leaders or the parents, we show the example of being approachable, open, open-minded, always having a learning attitude, encouraging personal development, and accepting wild initiatives and challenges. Then the people around us can speak up without fear. They can ask silly questions without being humiliated. They can raise their hands up and say, I made a mistake, without being told off. By understanding, caring, and providing a safe haven, we have created an environment where people can perform at their best, natural best. The good news is, if everyone is trusting and trusted, this team will have the best chance of being proactive, reliable, accountable, and productive. The bad news is, this setting up is actually only the first stage of having a trusting team. The difficulty is in maintaining it as a lifestyle. Just like we're going to the gym. If you work out regularly, you'll keep in shape. If you live it for 2 years, your belly gets bigger. So to sum up, as a parent at home or a leader at work, we build trust by understanding, by caring, by providing a safe haven for people around us. It would be an ideal world if we know that our children trust us and then they can prosper into their potential. And of course, it's great if in the working place you can just speak up anything without fear. That would be great. But we understand everyone are at different stage. We're all at different stage. So I am here on the first stage, which is understanding my daughter. So you don't feel that you're the only one having trouble with your children. But let's get there step by step. Thank you.